This happened when I was 17, and it's the reason I stopped walking home alone at night. Back then, I worked a late shift at a small grocery store just outside a quiet suburb in Ohio. Nothing fancy, just stocking shelves, cleaning aisles, and closing up around 10:30 p.m. I didn't have a car yet, so every night I'd walk about 20 minutes back home. The route was always the same, a long, quiet road with barely any traffic, a few houses set far apart, and one old bus stop sitting under a flickering streetlight halfway through. That bus stop is where everything started. The first time I saw it, I didn't think much of it. A yellow school bus was parked on the side of the road, right next to the stop. It was late, way too late for any school bus, but I figured maybe it had broken down. Still, something felt off. The bus door was open, the lights inside were on, and there was no one around. I slowed down a little as I walked past, trying to see if a driver was inside, but the bus looked empty, just rows of seats and that quiet humming sound engines make when they're still running. I remember getting this weird feeling in my chest, like I shouldn't be there, like I shouldn't even be looking, so I kept walking. That's when I heard it. A voice. A kid's voice. "Are you getting on?" I froze. I turned around slowly, my heart already starting to race. The bus was still there, the door still open, but there was no one in the doorway, no one sitting inside. It was completely empty. For a few seconds, I just stood there, trying to make sense of it. Maybe it came from a house nearby, maybe someone was messing with me. Then suddenly, the bus door slammed shut with a loud hiss. I flinched so hard I almost stumbled. A second later, the engine roared louder and the bus started moving. There was no one in the driver's seat. I saw it clearly as it passed under the streetlight. No hands on the wheel, no figure behind it, nothing. And yet, it drove off like someone was controlling it. I didn't wait to figure anything out. I ran the rest of the way home. The next day, I kept telling myself I imagined everything. Lack of sleep, stress, maybe even paranoia. By the time my shift ended that night, I had almost convinced myself it wasn't real. Until I saw it again. Same spot, same bus, same open door. My stomach dropped the second I recognized it. This time, I didn't slow down. I didn't even look directly at it. I just kept walking, staring straight ahead like it wasn't there. But as I passed it, I heard something. Not just one voice, multiple voices, whispering, cursed laughter, kids. My chest tightened. I told myself not to look, but I did, just for a second. And this time, the bus wasn't empty. There were shapes inside, silhouettes sitting in the seats, perfectly still, facing forward. I couldn't see their faces clearly, but I knew one thing for sure. They weren't there the night before. "Wait," one of them said. The voice sounded closer this time, clearer. Then another voice, slightly louder. "You're late." A cold wave of panic rushed through me. I picked up my pace immediately. I didn't respond, didn't turn around, just walked faster. Then I heard something behind me. Footsteps, slow, steady, following me, matching my speed. Every step I took, it matched. My heart started pounding so hard I could feel it in my throat. I stopped suddenly and turned around. Nothing. The road was empty, no one behind me, no one near the bus, and when I looked back at where it was, the bus was gone, just gone. No sound, no movement, nothing, like it had never been there. That night, I didn't sleep at all. By the third night, I didn't want to walk home anymore. I tried calling a friend for a ride, but he canceled last minute, said his car wouldn't start. My phone battery was low, and I didn't have enough money for a cab, so I had no choice. I started walking. Every step felt heavier than usual, and the entire time, I kept thinking, don't look at the bus. Just walk past it. Don't stop. But when I reached that stretch of road, it wasn't parked. It was already moving. Right beside me, slowly, matching my pace. My heart dropped into my stomach. The door creaked open while it was still rolling. The lights inside flickered. And this time, I saw everything clearly. Kids, at least a dozen of them, sitting upright in the seats, all facing forward, not moving, not blinking. And at the front, there was a driver, a man. He slowly turned his head toward me. There was something wrong with his face. Not in a supernatural way, just Unnatural, like he was forcing a smile he didn't understand. "You missed your stop yesterday," he said calmly. My throat went dry. "I don't take the bus," I replied, barely able to get the words out. He let out a quiet laugh. "They all say that at first. That's when the kids moved. Not their bodies, just their heads. They all turned toward me, at the exact same time. That was it. I ran, as fast as I could. I didn't care where I was going. I just needed to get away. Behind me, I heard the engine roar louder. The bus sped up. For a second, I thought it was going to hit me. But instead, it rushed past me and disappeared down the road. I reported everything the next day. The police checked bus routes. Nothing. No scheduled buses at that time. No stolen vehicles. No drivers matching the description. Nothing. Then one officer asked me something that still messes with me. "Did you recognize any of the kids?" I said no. So he showed me something. A list of missing children from the past few years. And I swear, some of those faces looked exactly like the ones I saw on that bus. I quit my job after that. Never walked that road again. But sometimes, late at night, I still hear it. Yeah, that engine, slowing down, stopping. Right outside my house, like it's still waiting for me to finally get on.